morning. How are you? Are you okay? Okay, you're here. It's a pleasure to be here. Welcome. Good morning, good morning. It's good to have you here. Good morning to you. Yes, buenas mañanas. ¿Qué se dice buenos días? Cada vez más oigo buen día por ahí, like in Mexico. Yeah, bonjour in French. It's in the singular. Bonjour. Here it's buenos dias. All right, the bonjour. Maybe it's plural in French because it sounds the same. Buen día y buenos días in French sounds the same. Bonjour, bonjour. Yes. So I need to look at it in writing. I've never paid attention to this. So who knows? Buenos dias, good morning. How are you today? It's early in the morning, but early in the morning is the best time of the day to produce important things. It's the most constructive moment if you eat breakfast. All right. Welcome to program number 1182. Toma. 1182. Expressions at the bottom of page 191. The last one. To play hardball. To play hardball. Literalmente jugar al pelota dura. ¿Eso qué es? To play hardball. ¿Qué dice aquí? To play hardball is jugar duro, emplear una táctica dura. Okay. No, not exactly. It means no suavizar la cosa. Directo. Hard to play hardball. If you want to learn English, you have to learn the regular verbs, the irregular verbs, the modal verbs, everything. And you have to learn the present tense, the past, the future, the present perfect, the conditionals, the present perfect continuous, the present perfect simple. With me, yes. Es mi duro sermón. Aquí jugamos a pelota dura. Why hardball? Because this expression exists in the United States, Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, Ireland, etc., to play hardball. However, it's an American expression only, originally, because it's based, this expression comes from baseball. Jugar al béisbol. You know, the ball is hard. You know, you hit it, it's hard. Que dura esa pelotista. There's a different version of baseball called softball. ¿Aquí se dice jugar al softball? ¿Lo has oído alguna vez? No. Okay, softball is exactly the same as hardball. It's exactly the same. A bat and 9 players, etc., on each team, etc. A catcher, a pitcher, etc. But the ball is bigger. And it's a little soft. No, it's hard. If a softball hits you in the head, it hurts. But it doesn't hurt as much as the small professional hardball. And the pitcher doesn't pitch like this. The pitcher pitch underhand. We go overhand? No, underhand. And normally the pitch is slower. And that's called softball. Softball. All right. Now, to play hardball means aquí no se concede nada. Okay. Tienes que rendir to play hardball. In una entrevista, for example, there are different types of journalists. Now, for example, with the current Prime Minister of Spain, Mr. Sanchez, let's say one journalist asks him tough questions. And it's a challenge for the Prime Minister to answer the question. So that journalist is playing hardball. Another journalist, perhaps who is ideologically in line with the Prime Minister, will ask easy questions that allow the Prime Minister to expand and inspire. Oh, that's a softball interview. See this? Not a hardball interview. All right. In fact, there is a British television program on the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation or Company. It's called hardball. So they use the American expression, and it's a tough interviews, entrevistas exigentes, tough. To play hardball, yes. Es hora de que empecemos a jugar duro. It's time we started playing hardball. All right. Okay, let's move on. Let's go on. Go on and move on. Let's go on to page 192. Let's move on. What's the difference? To go on is sigamos a la página siguiente. To move on is vayamos pasando. But there's a different feeling. I prefer in this case move on, porque incluye progreso. Go on is continuar, not necessarily progressing. All right. To play it by ear at the top, by the way, page 192 at the top. Not at the bottom, nor in the middle, but at the top. To play it by ear, improvisar. ¿No se dice aquí tocar de oídas? ¿Lo has oído? Me, my music, I play by ear. I don't use sheet music, what you call partituras. I don't use sheet music. I compose music, I create music, and I master it on the keyboard. And then I pass it to an electronic workstation and start creating different apilando instrumentos. So I have the wind section, the woodwind, the brass section, the percussion, the string section, etc. And I begin to orchestrate. All right, but I play by ear. To play it by ear is improvisar también. Aquí, sometimes I don't use a book, and I simply start talking to you. I'm playing it by ear. Tocando la sinfonía de oídos. Sin partitura delante. Se dice by ear, de oído, o de oreja, who knows, by ear. To play it by ear, visto que los decorados no han llegado, vamos a tener que improvisar. As the props haven't arrived, we're going to have to play it by ear. To play it, siempre es play it. Tocarlo de oreja, de oídas. All right. To play it safe. Jugarlo seguro. Bueno, ir sobre seguro. Por si acaso. Huh? To play it safe. I prefer to play it safe. Yeah, to play it safe. All right? And to use the books. And not to play it by ear all the time. Because it's dangerous to improvise, to ad-lib, ad liberatum, que es improvisar hablando, to ad-lib, to play it by ear. So, I prefer to play it safe and to use my books. Ir sobre seguro. To play it safe. No podemos cometer ningún error. Tenemos que ir sobre seguro. We can't make any mistakes. We have to play it safe. Play it safe. Yes. Okay, to play the field. Jugar a dos bandas. Esos son dos, ¿no? Jugar a dos bandas. Tiene dos novias o dos novios. Simultaneously, and they don't know, right? No. That's an incorrect translation to play the field. Jugar el campo, literalmente. To play the field means ir de flor en flor. Todos. Mira, un campo de flores. I'm going to play. That's not about dos bandas, a mil bandas, okay? That's to play the field. Some people, usually young people, teenagers or young adults, before they settle down and find one partner or husband or spouse is cónyuge, before they decide to settle down, asentar la cabeza un poco, they play the field. Yes, they play the field. Some people, men, girls and boys, they play the field. All right. Pero no es jugar a dos bandas, es jugar a mil bandas. But play the field no implica, how do you say? It doesn't imply that you are cheating. No implica el engañar a nadie. Entonces, es una traducción incorrecta. To play the field. Porque no implica engañar a nadie. O desengaños. No en absoluto. Es simplemente, ir flow and flow. Going from, se dice así, ¿no? Ir flower and flower. Play to play. To play is jugar, juguetear. To play el campo. The field. Yes. To play the field. And finally, at the bottom of page 192, to play your cards right. Yeah, to play your cards right. You know. ¿Hay otro? No. Okay. When you're playing cards, you know. I'm playing against you. Now, if I play my cards right, I can win. You understand? To play your cards right. Here it says, jugar bien tus cartas. Sí. You had to play your cards right. Si juegas bien tus cartas, podrías tener suerte y ganar. If you play your cards right, if you play your cards, here you have cartas y naipes. Significa lo mismo, ¿no? Yeah. These are cards. A deck of cards, baraja de cartas, is a deck of cards. The English-French deck is 52 cards, and the Spanish deck is como cubierto un barco, un deck. Spanish deck is 40 cards. I don't like the Spanish deck. No me gusta la baraja española, en absoluto. And there's one reason. The French-English deck, if you turn the card upside down, there's no upside down and right side up. It's exactly the same. But in the Spanish deck, oros o bastos, you turn it upside down, está al revés. And it starts, after playing for 30 minutes, I start to get a headache. And so I don't like the Spanish deck. But in any case. So, if you want to win in life, you have to play your cards right. You have to play your cards right. Correct, right in este caso es correctamente. You have to play your cards correctly. You have to play your cards right. Okay. Gain fluency. Yes, sir. Page 101. 101. 101. All right. Paragraph number 933. Okay. The third paragraph on page 101. Why are you crying? Why are you crying? It's too late now. Everything was set up just right, and you had the great idea of lighting candles around the Christmas tree. Now we need a new house. Okay. We have an expression, don't cry over spilt milk. No llores sobre la leche derramada. Ya está derramada. Clean it. Don't cry. It's too late. The milk is spilled. All right, but this is different. Why are you crying? It's too late now. Everything was set up just right. Set up is to organize. To set is fijar, but set up is organizar. To set, everything was set up perfectly. Well, just right. Y tuviste la genial idea. And you had the great idea. Siempre se usa el adjetivo great cuando es sarcástico. ¿Quién tuvo la genial idea? Who had the great? Siempre es great. Escrito great. Who had the great idea? Why are you crying? Why are you crying? Yeah, it's too late now. Everything was set up just right. Just right means perfectly. And you had the great idea of lighting candles, encendiendo velas, alrededor del árbol de Navidad, around the Christmas tree. Now we need a new house. The Christmas tree caught on fire and the house burned down. Ahora necesitamos una casa nueva. Because you had the great idea to light candles under the Christmas tree. Under the Christmas tree? Are you crazy? Why are you crying? It's too late now. It's too late, baby. Yeah, it's too late. Ya es demasiado tarde. It's too late now. Everything was set up. And everything was set up just right, which means perfectly. And you had the great idea of lighting, of es preposición, gerundio después, of lighting candles around the Christmas tree. Now we need a new house. All right. And I'm not sure if the insurance company will cover this. When they find out that you lighted candles around the Christmas tree, the Christmas tree, it's not an artificial Christmas tree, it's a natural Christmas tree. Yeah. When I was growing up, my father always brought a natural Christmas tree. Un abeto de verdad, pequeño abeto, bebé. And so it was the house smelled of Christmas. It's the smell of Christmas, is the smell of a Christmas tree. Okay. So the next paragraph 934 on page 101. When I started eating the watermelon, esto es verdad, más o menos. When I started eating the watermelon, I found the taste a little strange. You know, you have a watermelon. In Spain, the watermelons are round. I can see those sandías are round. No, in the States, no. They're big, and they have, I don't know, como un cacahuete, un poco, a lo grande. Yeah, it's very different. I don't know. I'm going to find a watermelon here. We're going to find a picture of a watermelon. Tengo que quitar el modo avión. I'm going to take it just for a second. All right. And we'll find a picture of a watermelon. Watermelon. Watermelon? No, watermelon. Okay. Watermelon. Okay, we'll find a picture, imágenes, of a watermelon. Let me see if I can find a good picture of a watermelon. So they're all Spanish watermelons. Okay, that's a Spanish watermelon. I want an American watermelon. So I'm going to put American watermelon. You've never seen an American watermelon? No? Okay. Well, here's one. Everything's big in the United States. Watermelons. Here's another watermelon, you see? They're long. Yeah. They're oval, like this. All right. Watermelons. Here's another watermelon. Can you see it? You don't see watermelons like this in Spain. They're different. A different subspecies, perhaps. Okay, well, cultural enrichment, enriquecimiento cultural, siempre viene bien. No solo verbos irregulares. It's nice to have some cultural enrichment. Modo avión. Okay, ya está. All right. She gets upset when I take off the airplane mode. All right. When I started eating the watermelon, I found the taste a little strange. When I asked my friend why? Because it was my friend's watermelon. It's in his house. I was in my friend's house. And my friend said, hey, and he took a watermelon out of the refrigerator and cut it and gave me a section. And I started eating it. Well, tastes a little strange. So I asked my friend, I asked my friend, why? He told me he had injected half a bottle of vodka into watermelon. Yeah, a bottle of vodka. And he poured the vodka into a glass. And he had a syringe, jeringuilla. And into the watermelon. In different parts around the watermelon. Another half a bottle of vodka in one watermelon. I said, okay. It was good. Have you ever tried? ¿Has probado? Bueno, try it. Try it. Yeah, I've tried it with vodka, only with vodka, twice in my life. Now, turkey, yes. Of course, turkey is pavo. Turkey, a veces es un poco seco. Now, but if you take brandy, you pour some brandy into a cup, and you inject brandy into different parts of the turkey before you put it into the oven, 2 hours later, and so the turkey has a slight taste of brandy. Have you ever tried that? No? Pavo con cognac o brandy. Okay, it's not bad. Try it for next Thanksgiving, El Día de Acción de Gracias, or for next Christmas. All right. So when I started eating, when I started to eat, with the verb to start, you can use the infinitive or the ing. When I started eating, when I started to eat. Both are correct. When I started eating the watermelon, I found the taste, encontré el sabor. I found the taste a little strange. When I asked my friend why, he told me, pluscuamperfecto, he told me he had injected half a bottle of vodka into the watermelon, claro, into. Se me ha inyectado dentro, into the watermelon. All right. Next one, page 101, paragraph 935. They'll be here in just a few minutes. In the meantime, let's go over the points one more time. It's important to get across the idea that in the long run, our solution is the most economical. Okay. My impression is there's maybe 3 people in a meeting room waiting for other people to arrive. And apparently they're making a proposal for a business deal, transacción de negocios, a business deal, a business deal. And so they're waiting for the other people the other company, the group, the people from the other company to arrive. And the person says, they'll be here in a few minutes. They'll be here, estarán aquí, in a few minutes. Mientras tanto, in the meantime, we can study. In the meantime, let's go over the points one more time. Repasemos los puntos una vez más. Let's go over the points. Let's go over the points one more time. Let's go over the points. Lo que hago por estos. Let's go over the points one more time. All right. Una vez más. You know, it's interesting. There are 2 expressions in English for una vez más. One more time, y once again. But they're different. One more time means, una vez más, por favor, repitamos. That's one more time. Once again means, otra vez, has venido once again, otra vez estás aquí. All right. So in that case, it's once again. Once again, here we are, once again with English. Una vez más con el dichoso idioma inglés. Once again with tu cruz, your cross, the English language. It's not my cross. Como gracias a este idioma. I eat thanks to this language. All right. So it's interesting. Una vez más, it has 2 completely different uses. Una vez, otra vez. Una vez más estás aquí. Once again. Ahora, hagamos una vez más. Let's do it one more time. Como Freddie Mercury al final de una de sus canciones. Dámele una vez más. Give it to me one more time. And the drummer is, I don't remember which song, but at the end, a very strong, hard rock song. It is, and finally, Freddie Mercury says, give it to me one more time. And the drummer does this, and that's the end of the song. Yes. Probably you remember it. If you're familiar with Queen, you know what song I'm referring to. Give it to me one more time. Okay. They'll be here. They'll. Ellos estarán. They will be. They'll be. They'll be here in just a few minutes. In just a few minutes. Se dice eso 1000 veces por día. In the meantime, let's go over. Repasemos. Cuando repasas algo concienzudamente, se dice go over, no review. Nos vale aquí review. Revisemos los puntos. Repasemos los puntos. Vamos otra vez por los puntos. Pero go over siempre es concienzudamente. Let's go over the points one more time. It's important to get across the idea. Es importante transmitir la idea a los que van a llegar ahora. It's important to get across the idea that, a la larga, in the long run, our solution is the most economical. La más económica, la nuestra. Okay? Good. See you tomorrow.